Hey guys, what's up? It's Patrick here, and today bringing you guys a brand new video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the clan war we had against Lunar Rising. And if you guys don't know what Lunar Rising is, they're an awesome clan. They actually have a bunch of different members, including Daddy, of course, another Clash of Clans YouTuber. And it was only the second time we got matched up with another YouTube clan, so we were pretty stoked, and we definitely wanted to win this war. And starting off, the score was 18-22. They were in the lead, but they did have 5 more attacks 2.5 hours in, so we weren't too worried. And let me go ahead and show you guys the defense against my base, as well as an attack I pulled off against Daddy. And before I talk about the defense or the attack, everything goes better with a bet. So on Twitter, we got to talking, and we decided that the losing YouTuber would actually have to write the opposing clan name on their forehead. So I didn't want to lose. My clan probably didn't care if I had to go through with that, but yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and show you guys the defense as well as the attack. And starting off, this was a defense against Tyrael. And if you don't know who Tyrael is, he's a pretty prominent forum member, as well as he's posted some videos on YouTube. I'm pretty sure he maxed out his base without using any gems, which is pretty insane, so you got to commend him for that. And let's go ahead and check out his attack and see what he did. Okay, so starting off, when he attacked my base, he decided to attack through the bottom, which wasn't a bad idea. But the thing is with his golems are that they got too clumped up together, and because of that, there were a lot of extra buildings on the outside. His archer queen ended up shooting those buildings since they weren't taken care of in the beginning, and he had a big cluster in the center as he tried to destroy my clan castle troops, my skeleton traps. And let's go ahead and see how he's going to be able to wrap this up. So it looks like the king is going down, and he only has the queen left, but unfortunately his queen was smart enough not to shoot the wall, which seems never to be the case with my queen. But he shot down my town hall, and he did have 4 wizards left, which definitely could have turned the tide just a little bit, but he held on to those until the very end, and he decided to drop those on the very top of the base to see if he could get to 50. So overall, only 1 star, and in general, inside of our clan, if your base gets 1 star, that's seen as a too worried about that. And it was a pretty solid attack. I think if he'd put his golems a little bit farther outside, he would have been able to get 2 stars. But let me go ahead and show you guys the attack I had against Daddy, and let's go ahead and see what happens. Alright, so looking at his base, I actually took a pretty good long look at it. I didn't want to have anything embarrassing happening, seeing as I was going against another YouTuber. I decided that I would bring 6 archers, and because a lot of the buildings on the top of his base were outside of any of his defense's range, I knew I was going to be able to get probably a free 6 to 10% just using those archers. And because of that, I knew I was pretty much free to just go straight to the town hall, and worst case, I would be able to get 2 stars, because sometimes, like that raid before, you only get somewhere between 40 and 45%, but because I did have those extra archers, I knew I was almost guaranteed 50%, and I really just had to worry about the town hall. Alright, so I spread my golems pretty far apart. I've destroyed most of the defenses on the bottom of the base. Now the only buildings left on the very bottom are pretty much the town hall, the Teslas, the Inferno towers, the Expos, stuff like that, and all my troops are going to funnel to the very center. And at this point, I was actually thinking I had a pretty good chance of 3-starring his base, but I did drop one of my free spells instead of my lightning spell, which sort of cost me, and he had this lava hound inside of his clan castle, which ended up being a huge pain. You can see my queen hasn't even been involved in this raid, because all she's doing is shooting down those lava pups. She had to shoot down the lava hound, as well as my wizards had to shoot down the lava hounds and the lava pups. So yeah, pretty smart for him to have a lava hound inside of his clan castle. But I was able to get through to his town hall, but because of all the traps in the center of his base, because of the clan castle troops, I wasn't able to get to that 3rd star. But overall, I thought it was a pretty solid raid, and I had a lot of fun attacking his base. So pretty solid stuff. He ended up revenging me, and if you guys want to check out the video he did, I'm going to put a link in the description below. He actually talks his way through the entire attack, which is awesome. So go ahead and make sure you guys check that out. He's an awesome YouTuber. I've talked about him before. Great guy. And I ended up getting 71% for 2 stars, which I think is seen as a pretty solid win. Didn't get the 3-star, but I didn't really expect it against a base like that. And yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys the final score. And in the end, we ended up winning 71-57. I think we got off to like a 20 to 25 star lead, and they brought it back to 10. And then in the end, 71-57, so a 14-star victory. We used 65 attacks. They used 70. Average destruction, you can see we had 10 percentage points above. We had a couple 3-stars, which I think really turned the tide, as well as they had a couple 1-stars against our bases. And they can get pretty unforgiving if you get too many 1-stars against our clan. So overall, a really fun war, and it was definitely one that I really enjoyed. So yeah, again, if you guys haven't checked out Daddy's channel, I'm going to throw it in the description below, as well as I'll try to find Tyrael's channel as well for you guys to check that out. It was a really awesome war. Daddy, if you're watching this, I'm making sure to look out for that picture on Twitter of the Clashtronauts on your forehead. But I'm going to post a bunch of other raids from this war in my mailbag, which should be coming up soon. And yeah, that's a wrap it up with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, check out Daddy's video. It's down there, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.